Did you know that Staffordshire is home to England's oldest legible gravestone? In the graveyard of St Peter's Church, Alstonefield in Staffordshire, is one of the oldest gravestones in the country, and it's actually the oldest one that is still legible. This gravestone belongs to Anne Green, who died on the 11th of April 1518. The church itself is a Grade 1 listed building. The oldest parts are 12th century, but it has been extended. There has also been Anglo-Saxon crosses found on the site, and the dedication to St Peter support the belief that there was an earlier Saxon church on the site. The church and the churchyard contain over 730 headstones and memorials. Unfortunately, we don't know much about Anne Green, and we probably never will. And although the gravestone is relatively worn, consider it's from 1518, you can actually quite clearly make out the words and the letters. The gravestone itself is circular in shape, and the wording is carved on the edge, not on the front, which is what we're used to with gravestones. The front has just got the date on. Once you know where you're looking, that is. In 2018, there was also an Anne Green festival held to celebrate the 500 years since she died, and there was talks and history walks, and it was just a wonderful celebration of not just Anne Green, who we don't know much about, but of the history of the gravestone. But when you've been to the church and you've had a walk around and you've been inside and you've admired everything, don't go home just yet, because there's another quirky little curiosity in the corner just behind Anne Green's grave. If you head down into the corner of the graveyard, you'll notice another gravestone up against the hedgerow. In fact, if you come in summer, it may be slightly overgrown. And this is the gravestone of Margaret Barclay, who died in 1731, and she was aged 107. She lived to 107 years old in 1731. Can you imagine what she would have seen? The hardship she would have endured. And these are the memories and the reasons why churches and churchyards are so important to our social history. If it wasn't for these wonderful headstones, these two women would have been forgotten about by now. So next time you're looking for an interesting day out, or just somewhere quiet to go for a walk, then head to Alstonefield and make sure you visit Anne Green and Margaret Barclay. Thanks for watching.